solving problems with arithmetic series. So remember, a series is we're finding the sum of all of a certain number of terms in the sequence. Okay, and from what we discovered in class, there are two formulas that you could possibly use. Just make a note that both formulas, you need to know the number of terms of the sequence. You need to know the first term of the sequence. Here you would need to know the last term of the sequence. And here you'd have to know the number of terms again and the common difference. So keep that in mind when you're trying to solve these questions. You're always thinking about which formula am I going to use. So given this first example, it asks us to find the first 60 terms of the sequence. So 60 terms, that tells me that my end value has to be 60. And now I'm going to look at my sequence. Well, 5, 8, 11. I know my first term of that sequence is 5. I know my common difference is 3. And obviously I do not know this last term. So looking at my two formulas, I know my end value, I know my first term, and I know my common difference. So this lends itself to use formula 2. Formula 1, I would have to know that last term of the sequence, and I don't. So in this case, I'm going to use my formula 2. So what am I finding? I'm finding the sum of 60. N is 60. Remember, this is just a subscript. We're not multiplying these two values. It's just telling us we're finding the sum of the first 60 terms. This is going to be equal to 60, which is my n value, divided by 2, times 2 times my first term, which is 5, plus 60 minus 1 times my common difference, which is 3. And then I'm simply going to evaluate all this. So 60 divided by 2 gives me 30. This gives me 10. 60 minus 1 is 59. 59 times 3 gives me 177. I'm going to add these two values. Would be 187, and then multiply by 30. So my total sum of 60 terms would be 5,610. Now I went through all the mathematical steps here, but honestly you could type this all into your calculator exactly how you see it in this first step, and it would spit out that answer for you.